Now, I don't care in what shape or form you're in real estate, because if you're in real estate in New York City, whether you're buyer, seller, landlord, tenant, investor, broker, whatever it is, you've heard of these terms, rent stabilization and rent control, and maybe you've probably also thought that they're the exact same thing, but if they're the exact same thing, why do we have two names for them? Kind of strange, right? So they're actually two different sets of programs by New York City, and today we're going to talk a little bit more about what rent stabilization is. Now, I'll save the video for rent control for another day, but basically what you need to understand regarding rent stabilization is that is what most of these news articles are basically referring to, right? There's about 1 million or so rent stabilized units in New York City alone. Most of these units are typically found in buildings that were built before 1974, sometimes in newer buildings if the building receives some kind of like special tax exemption, right? A couple of other things to keep in mind about rent stabilized units is that rent stabilized units are typically a little more relaxed than rent control. I know it's surprising to hear that, but rent stabilized units fall under the New York City Rent Guidelines Board. That's the same board that determines all rental updates for